First thing, I just want to say that this is not my normal type of video. I typically just cover TV shows and movies, but my favorite sport basically just nuked themselves in the fucking ass, and I got to talk about it. This is the most bullshit I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Um, yes, I am a Kevin Harvick fan, but originally I was a Gordon fan, and once Gordon retired, I became a Kevin Harvick fan, and I have just kind of unbiasedly been watching the sport since. There's been issues with the sport, yes. The rules package, everything like that, has just made these races, some of them, unbearable. Especially the Joey Logano race from 3 weeks ago, where Harvick couldn't get past him because of dirty air and just a rules package and just car setup that was just it's just trash at the mile and a halves. That's why they're turning Auto Club into a short track. Um, but let's talk about tonight's race, because a man, and look, this could be it could have been Kyle Busch, who won 9 races, have the most top tens, has the most top fives, has finished every race on the lead lap, and finished this race on the lead lap. Um, And if he wouldn't have made the playoffs, I would have been still as pissed as I am right now. Yes, a little bit agitated, a little bit more, because I'm a Harvick fan. But holy shit, NASCAR, what the fuck? Like, I I've not been a fan of the playoff system since it started, but I saw what type of racing it could create. And for a bit there at the beginning when it first started, ironically enough, the year Harvick won his championship in 2014, sort of the same thing happened, but Gordon was not as dominant as Harvick was this year. Um, this year is a different story. You have a man who won the regular season championship. You have a man who has been basically one of the most stellar performances of his career, and we're 19, 20 years into his career, and doesn't make it because one, he got a flat tire, bad situation. And people are going to say, well, he had 2 bad races. My man didn't have 2 bad races. Last race, NASCAR did not call a caution when the track was wet and it was raining. They pulled a 2001 All-Star again, but this time no one could work on their car because it then proceeded to rain for 40 days and 40 nights until that race ran on a Wednesday. Um, he managed a top, I think, 16th. Um, Came into this race 40 some points to the good. It is insane that someone can do this. To be honest, a lot of people was arguing, well, he would have locked it up at the Winston points. Look, the Winston point system had flaws. It had flaws. But even the chase system had flaws. I rather have the chase because that's a more modern playoff type situation for motorsports. It's still a good enough stretch where the consistency and all from the regular season is brought into it, while people winning still mattered and everything like that. The prime one I would think would be the year of the spin gate. You had a bunch of people rooting for wins because winning mattered, but also the chase format allowed consistency and people who were dominant win. And when that's what happened. This playoffs, it just causes so much shit. And what Harvick said, that championships are not won like Earnhardt and Petty anymore, and that's the goddamn truth. There's little value to the championship. The fact that, to be honest, since we've gone to this, yeah, I remember Harvick's championship because it was still a hard fought battle. Harvick still was one of the dominant drivers was him and Gordon that year in 2014. But ever since then, I don't really remember who the championships were, because the people who I remember who really performed and were the top drivers of the sport that season more than likely didn't win the championship. I mean, you got Carl Edwards in 2016. It's insane. I have a lot of emotions. I'm, to be honest, kind of fed up, and I probably am done. I might watch a race here or there, but this was a clusterfuck. On fire. Like 2020, it seems like it's been 20 years since this goddamn season started, because of all the hiatus and the online racing and everything. But good God, one race was the definition of a dumpster fire. Yeah, people might be mad that he dumped Kyle Busch, but guess what? Everybody else would have done it in the same exact situation. It's the same thing what Ryan Newman did in 2014 to get his point. Same thing. Only thing here, it didn't pay off because Harvick had too sharp of an angle. But like, that was his only shot. That was his only shot. This just doesn't work. This playoff elimination doesn't work. I'm pissed. I literally play on Twitch on the NASCAR Heat game. I mean, that's trash too, but I play with the Winston Cup original chase format. I don't do the elimination bullshit. Because you have bullshit like this happen. The fact that at one point, at literally one point, the top, Hamlin, Kozlowski, and Harvick were all tied. Yeah, I feel like those three should have been automatically locked. And to be honest, my suggestion is, if you win the regular season battle, why not you just automatically locked in the championship if you won the regular season title? Because you were consistent, you fought hard enough where it makes sense for you to be, automatically locked. And that would get races and everything more exciting from the beginning of the year to that end, because not only are people trying to lock themselves into the chase, but also, like, if they get that points lead and finish that race 26 with the points lead, automatically locked. Why? I don't know. Leave me your thoughts in the comments below. Come watch me play games on Twitch. Link to that description below. Also have a Discord. All that. Come talk to me. If you want to vent, rant, comments, Discord, come on, bring it on. Because like, let's let this dumpster fire burn. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like always, I will see you in the next one. Later.